But at least they have air superiority no matter where they go. Actually, here they have a lot of air superiority as well. And in Iran, I forgot about Iran. So we could send, from Baghdad. Plus we could take all of these. Oh, I forgot to select you, and then where's the nearest airport over here? It's gotta be something. Well, Tehran. Let's go for Tehran. And then you can just go for the Great Steppes. The Great Steppes. There you can help out instead. Give some assistance over here. That would be good. Dogfighting experience will be useful. Especially now when we can continue on improving ourselves. It would be nice to knock this out too. It really would be, but I don't think it will be a priority. Now we have 52 ships over here with 4 carriers. This is basically 2 fleets in one. But, that's our reserve fleets. They will be used when they're needed. And over here, they have completed their mission and are now kind of... What is this German Reich? What? Is this the exiled areas where I suppose the Chinese took back and now the Germans took again? Or something? How the hell did they get there anyway? Oh well. Oh well, we are not far outside Moscow. We really are not far outside Moscow anymore. It would be nice to take both Leningrad and Moscow though. Leningrad, Moscow, and then of course Stalingrad. And the Soviets will basically give up at that point. Don't forget Sevastopol. Sevastopol is important. And here the border then will be divided. Or the front line will be divided. So we'll have one Crimean army. And one that is everything else. So there will be 6 divisions that are in part of the Crimean army. And the Crimean army will go for Sevastopol. And they will do it immediately. Here we are. Taking Sevastopol will be important. And clearing up here in Turkey is now a priority for our troops, which are doing extremely well. And with these 19 divisions then ready, they can then link up with Bernard Montgomery's army and force through. So Soviet Union should actually be something that can be won. I'm pretty sure I have hopes and dreams that it will be won. And I must say, in the Japan playthrough, I got this, awful staggering and stuff like that when I was fighting the Soviet Union. Like everything was stuttering, the FPS was incredibly low and everything like that. I've encountered just a tiny bit of it. But so far it's been going much better. And I'm very, very, very glad for it. Very happy indeed for it. It just makes it much more pleasant to do. It makes it possible to do. And right now with the multi-pronged assault on the Soviet Union, things are just going to look more up than ever. Let's continue on down to the Crimea and take Sevastopol, one of the biggest. I suppose the biggest landmark to take was Kiev, and Minsk was also nothing to sneeze at. But taking Sevastopol will be incredibly important too. And seemingly there's no one really there to stop us. So far we lost 120,000 men and they have lost 637,000. Holy shit. And I've done pretty much everything. Oh, they went to Sevastopol to defend it. So how's it going now with Messina? Perhaps we should go for another round. How are they getting their resources? Giovanni Messi, what the hell? Messe. You son of a bitch. I guess I'll just have to contain them now forever then. If that's what it takes. National focus, what shall we do? Commonwealth ties is, as usual, irrelevant. Sanction Japan, it's a bit late for that, but sure, why the hell not? Why the hell not? What did you say about the requirements for it? It's not in faction. Yeah, okay, so we can do sanction versus Japan. Why not? And so far nothing is going on towards like the push for Leningrad, unfortunately. But perhaps taking Moscow will be an easier prospect. And perhaps we will actually win here. This fight. Holy shit, yeah, we're doing a lot of damage towards them. And they're not really doing as much damage back to us. And we have done some nice damage as well to them through airplanes. So yeah, I'm hopeful for the capture of Sevastopol. And in some parts of this invasion, we have actually reached what we should have and what we want to do. So that is very promising. Plus, with our... Holy shit, these are a lot of divisions. That's a lot of divisions that are being stuck. Is it mostly Spanish? I think it is. Yeah, wrapping up over here will be a liberating thing for us, for sure. Now we're down to 5,000 men. And it's just so little being assorted here to the Caucasus. It's so little. 7 divisions, 8 divisions actually in total. With most of them over here and, well, some still stuck over here. But soon all of that will be done. With all of Anatolia being under British control, they can move to the Caucasus and continue from there. Which would be incredibly nice. There we go. Come on, move forward. And knock out the rest. And it all shall be... Actually, they are seemingly connected over here. Perhaps we can move to this little island in the Aegean. Are they really trying to flee over there? Because I have fleet outside, I shouldn't really be able to. Come on, victory is done there. Yes. And Varna is being taken. Istanbul will soon fall as well. And the front here has reached what it should have. So perhaps we shall, redo Bernard Montgomery's ideas. Wait, I didn't need to just disable the entire front. But now we have to kind of divide up the forces, right? Because we need to take kind of these forces down here on a trip to try to take basically this area, right? That's what they will do, and these will be assigned to that as well. And that will be what they have to do. Meanwhile, sorry once again, these troops will be tasked with the invasion and taking of Moscow and surrounding areas. Right. So, that leaves only 6 divisions currently to the plan to take Leningrad. But hopefully we can send some more, troops to help out there. But at least now we have a bit more subdivided idea. We have a better general idea what the different units will do. And to help the northern part, I will ferry over 6 divisions all the way over here to what's this called again? Memel. Yeah, Memel. There will be a bit tanks, a bit of everything. Hopefully it will be sufficient. And now we have run out of manpower, so it's about time to do service by requirement. And now suddenly we have 2.76 million men. That should do it. That should be enough to take out the Soviets, I think. So now everyone can basically head off over here. A lot of more divisions will head off over here, I'm sure. 24 divisions. But as soon as we have defeated them over here, those last remnants of soldiers, then everything will be nice and dandy. And then we can rearrange the plan for the Caucasus as well to assist the one that is going for Stalingrad. So that will be quite Quite wonderful, quite wonderful. So how's it going for those transported? Oh, actually never... Did I never transport them? Are they standing in the wrong province? No, they're standing in Portsmouth. Why can't they go here? We have no convoys! What the hell? What is going on? Okay, let's build some convoys. And perhaps Romania we can get some oil from. Are we having such a low oil supply? British Raj, get some oil from them. Why is this going so bad? What is happening to our convoys then? Who is sinking them? So even with that we need even more. Okay. So Venezuela, my friend. Let's get some more from you. British Raj? Question mark? Okay, finally we have enough oil. For now. Okay, not anymore. Okay, now we do. Soon we won't anymore. Oh, finally. Finally. So now, William Slim, you have done wonders for our country. You really have. Perhaps you shall... We can't pass over here? Crap, okay. So instead of bothering with that, you should aid in the conquest of Muscovy. And all of you will be transported over there. And now, with all of this done, you, my friend, Alan Brooke, you have done wonders for the nation. For glorious Britain. But now you will assist in the taking of Stalingrad. Now the final push will begin, men. Soon the communists will fall. Soon they will fall. Won't be anything left of them. Okay, what if I just send them over here? Will it be easier then? Apparently it was. And I don't know what is happening here to the oil thing. Lack of convoys is the biggest reason. But who is causing this lack of convoys? And where? Oh, now we have the Comet. Unfortunately, I can't really do much for it or with it. But I can research the other tank destroyers to improve equipments. But I wonder who is causing all of this destruction of convoys, so... It's gotta be Japan or something like that. But where? Let's see, unread naval battles, convoy raider... Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's over here. That I've lost all the convoys. Of course it is. Yeah. So that's not very good. This is something I'll have to deal with. But if we produce more convoys, then it should be done. So maybe even add more convoys. There we go. The lack of oil is unfortunately making production of convoys harder. Okay, so now at least I can assign these divisions to join over there. Okay, I get it. Stop making that sound every single time it occurs. I get it. We have a lack of oil. I get it. I do. I'm working on it. Perhaps if I do resource map mode... Well, here's some oil at least. Delivery penalty. Why? Well, okay, because we don't have enough convoys once again. Typical. Typical. Alright. And I think, Harold Alexander, you've done an exquisite work as well. Exquisite. It's marvelous. And I think you will just be ordered to do whatever the hell you want. Invade everywhere. Go, Alexander. Go and know that, I was going to say the fatherland is with you, but that UK, the Queen is with you. No, it's not the Queen. The King is with you. He sure is. So Bernard Montgomery has gotten even stronger. So how's it going with Moscow? Oh, Moscow is over here. Well, our divisions are holding out pretty nicely. Let's see, 1 million men have they lost? I suppose it's over here, bases in low supply. Yes. Is there a way to turn off that sound? Because when it spams like that, it's really annoying. So this one I could really just delete. And unfortunately he was killed. But let's go with removing that army. Claude Auchinleck. Yeah, you have the order over here with the whole Japan thing, which is not a priority. We can handle Japan when we're done with the Soviets. When the Soviets have fallen, Japan will be a piece of cake. Now suddenly I want cake. It's typical. Perhaps I will run down to the store and get one after I'm done recording. I wonder which type of cake. Strawberry cake, maybe? Strawberry is nice. Chocolate cake is also very nice. Huh. You know, I will have to ponder on that. Perhaps make a number of notes and then put them in a hat and randomly draw one out. Will it be chocolate cake or strawberry cake today? I don't know. Perhaps both. Both. Chocolate strawberry cake. Chocolate strawberry. You know, I'm going a bit insane. One of those types of cake. Either way, I'm sure it will be. I just want frickin' Moscow. Can't we just take frickin' Moscow? Well, it is close to being taken. I think. How about we push for it? I know you're busy otherwise, but go and help out. Oh, there's actually fighting in there now. Well, partly. But I think our air force is much superior to theirs. Central Russia, in the Kuban region and the Caucasus region there's no support to be had, but now we're pushing like a... I don't even know what to call it. Apparently here, the Italians have landed with their troops. And the Italians have now left Messina, finally. Because they managed to get to the other side. But it's good, that is good. It's much easier to strike them there, because I think the terrain will be a less limiting factor. Actually, it's about the same. But I think the lack of supplies has actually eaten up on their strength, because the strength is very low. But the morale is somewhat high. The morale is pretty high. Okay, let's go. I mean, we have we just have to take Moscow and then Leningrad, and then the war will be done. I won't leave until the war is done. And it would help if these were just advancing further and further. But it's going slow. It's slow going over there. But to be fair, I mean, it just looks the way, but taking this area, we started somewhere around here, right? We're taking this area. Like, imagine the length here, and then take it here. Like, it seems like we started maybe here, and we got them here. It seems much bigger than this. Maybe because it's more significant. But, I mean, this will... Can we seriously stop? Okay, 1 second. I'll just have to look into the game options. Let's see, audio. Effect volume. How about I just turn it into the lowest, so we don't have to hear that freaking sound popping up all the time. Oh, much better for the ears. It's alright when it happens once in a while, but now it's just every single freaking second of that it occurs. So oil is a thing that is lacking, but I mean our convoys should be... We're producing as many convoys as possible. I could even do more. I can do more convoys if I want to do. Like this. Now I've done as many convoys as I can do. Perhaps now we will have enough. Perhaps. The fall of Moscow. Finally. Oh well, now it's just a bit too silent. There's no... I wish there was a way to kind of eliminate at least some of the sounds. Well, now it's very low. But you can still hear like it's going all the time. Central Mediterranean, naval combat, and then there's a great step, bases in low supply, yeah. I get it. All the other sound effects are nice though, so now it kind of feels empty, in a way. Now it really does. Okay, maybe we can use this to punch through. Maybe go for Astrakhan and take that. Do a bit of pincer maneuver here. Stalingrad is within our reach, and the Soviets are just, you know, running away from us. Supermarine Spiteful. Once again, not a priority, but eventually perhaps we will upgrade for it. Right now we're better off just producing more Spitfires. Perhaps we can go somewhere like this. It seems like they are just sending all the troops now to try to retake Moscow, perhaps. So how close are they to surrendering? Actually quite close. So I think maybe after taking Stalingrad and after taking Leningrad, they will surrender. Perhaps that will be a thing. At least I hope so. So maybe just punch through there to Leningrad. Now we have one more marine over here that's ready. And there we have a tank. One tank. Only one single tank. Stalingrad. Oh, Stalingrad. How famous you are. The city always has had cool names. Stalingrad, then Volgograd. Volgograd. I love that name. It's like Vladivostok. The Russians have some pretty cool names for the cities. I mean, Moscow is so-so. I could do without it. St. Petersburg, cool name. Cool name for a city. Leningrad, I mean, I've never been too fond of just putting recent characters and then taking their name and putting on it. Stalingrad is an exception though, for some reason. But imagine being, it's like Kaliningrad today, named after the Kalinin guy. I think that's the only one remaining. Like Leningrad changed the name to St. Petersburg. It changed back. Stalingrad changed the name back to Volgograd, or back to, maybe they just changed the name, but Kaliningrad for some reason remains. So I wonder what we could change the name to now to kind of shed the past, I suppose. Are we moving towards Stalingrad? Well, ever so slowly. But the Soviet Union is closer and closer to falling for every passing second. And that is good. That's good news to have. So now we will push on the advance into the Soviet Union. And we got done with sanctioning Japan. We got done with that, so we can continue on with, I don't know, hunter-killer groups, why not? And this tank is just shredding through here. Go. Stalingrad though, I mean, it seemed so close to be taken, but now suddenly it seems far less close. For some reason. I mean, we reached the outskirts of Stalingrad. But we have not reached any further than that. Perhaps we should do something along these lines. We ignore the current plan to take that, and then we just do, I don't know, take the divisions that are standing right here, and those that are standing here, and those here, and do a plan of just taking freaking Stalingrad. And go for it. Because I want Stalingrad, we need Stalingrad. More troops need to be transferred over to the Stalingrad front. Soon it is done. Soon the invasion. Like, I thought this invasion would be much, much harder than it has been so far. It seems even Japan is doing their stuff over here. Here we go, Stalingrad. My dear friend. My dear friend and ally. Perhaps we shouldn't knock them away. Move towards Stalingrad. All men, move towards Stalingrad. It's just like all the arrows that are going all over here is a mess. It's just a big, bloody mess. But perhaps now we are actually achieving the possibility of victory in Stalingrad. They are reinforcing a bit. But with the, like, so much in one city, so much in one battle. When they fall, it's done. Like, then the war will be done. That's what's at stake here. All of the Soviet Union. And now Stalingrad has fallen. Does that mean that they will surrender? It means that they're very, very close to surrendering. Holy shit, they are resilient. Where's the nearest victory point then? Nearest victory point that we can take? Gorky, maybe? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Tikhvin. That should do it. Right? Tikhvin. That should do it. Hopefully. Come on. Come on, Tikhvin. Tikhvin. How long will it take to reach that bloody place? Come on! Just run along. There we go. Maybe now. You will rush to the end to see. No, apparently it's not enough. Well, they say 100% towards surrender. Or towards capitulation. So if it's 100% towards capitulation, why are they not capitulating? Or is it that I need to, you know, knock out Mongolia or something like that? No, I think this is where it happened. I think they are surrendering now. Soviet Union has capitulated. Holy shit, the game's just lagged to hell. Great news, Soviet Union has capitulated. Well. Okay, so when it comes to Republic of Spain, I will take all states there, right? And when it comes to National Union of Greece, I will take all states there, right? That seems reasonable. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. So I will end turn and let them do puppet on Soviet Union. Siam, yeah, right. So Siam will demand that. Here we have Poland, which for some reason is its own country still. And here we have 236 points, so we will just do... This is a lot of clicking. But let's demand, you know, all of at least Western Russia to begin with. All towards the Ural mountain. There we go. There's 1,000 points. That should be able to do. All towards over here. There we are. I mean, I don't mind that Siam takes them as a puppet. Because if I leave them, you know, Siberia, that could be a useful front to use further on. And here we go with even more claims. Come on, are we done yet? Apparently we're not. Apparently we're not done yet. Okay, so that will be my second claim. Will be all of that. And what did they claim in between? They claimed something, perhaps. Soviet Union takes following states of Soviet Union. What? Soviet Union? What? How does that make sense? Okay, I will pass to get some more points. Pass to get some more points. And then I should probably like unify all of this so I can just take the Ural Mountains and onwards. I will leave the, you know, the Pacific part to them, but all of this can might as well be mine. Right? That should be nice and everything. So with all of that being mine, I don't think there's anything further to really comment on. I mean, all of this will just for now stay in the Axis hands officially or de jure, but de facto it's mine. And the Soviet Union can just, you know, keep whatever else they have. Satellite Lithuania. We could split off Lithuania into being a satellite. Sure, why not? Let's go for that instead. And I think that will be pretty much it for what I have. So let's do done, and then we'll calculate the effects. And then, come on. Calculating. Yeah, there we are. The Soviet Union has fallen. The British Empire is the strongest nation on earth, and Romania. Romania, poor little Romania. The only thing I'm scared of by taking Romania is that the United States will be drawn into it. But hopefully they will join the Axis instead, because the Axis is actually, for now, a functioning military power. And for all things here, are we not fighting against Mongolia anymore? Or are they... No, they kind of... Wait, they're in the Comintern, but who else is in the Comintern? Well, Siam got a lot of territory, apparently. Siam and Russia over here is what the remaining... Oh, this just became a mess, didn't it? So Siam demanded a lot of territory. So this means that the Japanese front towards Soviet Union has officially fallen, so now we need to aid China. Perhaps we can stab China in the back and take all of this. But that will be a thing for next episode. I really hope you've enjoyed this, well, these couple of episodes, because I record in bulk and then cut it up. And I'll see you guys next time.